agudie won sema ya boaboa no yemamo ene nkrofo kroso ne de ba ya to ne din full time if it samre ekosi se dumio no bebo ene agudie won sema ya boa no yemamo ne nkrofo kroso ye de ba ye fami Cinco de Mario mrepam obete bedwafo nka se Prince betna se Philip Kwabran Kumsa betna se the Apostle Jeffrey Sarewa and ina betna se den semna ba Orlando baba betna se de fi semna de bro Mr. Work any Bobby family na produce show ya tna se if you are ready we are more than ready ya den semna ba namom obo heba and medical research center on abomode padu ani akire na yade bia ni udi asie ni yama wodro ama ho atima to kama pa na omo na de preka se powder na badwa so se dro na me de ato ani se obi achese na koma no bon tente mo nya binum ana na ho ato no obi ana nan na nsa tai ni tititi nso nya binum ani na na ejai na yemfa to je so oba bia fafuro ama chese na nase atata ya mesina wada o bomode pa na wodu ani akire na ya modro ma ho atimato wasanso afafuro ama chese omoja na yese omoja na eswati anase wuni moja wunya preka za powder ne bia beboa ama ho atimato kama pa immune system support nti beboa immune system no na chese no ho edi na de bia no etimi ako atia nyarewa afedi atini se wo moja entimi ni afrisani yeno wonya preka za powder ne beboa ama sa ha ni na no etonso etimatwa kama pade ama na de etia ene sa odin aba bites ni odwa so na sa odin aba bites na me de atu anim se ya de se ebia ba matie nie pa why mre wompam ni ade a wonya bia ho ba di wompam no watima bo adwuma ye pa na bibia nso atima fine ede amount na odwun so aya wote ya obema no nso a wonya bi no masa ya oni na be furu akọ ama ho atima to kama pa na yemfa to je so omam ba bia to biduro bia no obenya bia to na bibia no aye kama pa ede amount na de tin sa ya branches na de bi wa Accra udu Accra ya wakaso official ana kuma senso ya wa to adumanu nkransa anu ya headquarters in Bacho adesima of Ejura Road one ye wo over 0249 761501 0550 191514 0257 4725 06 ni ajusi na bibia ay kama pa ede amane yemfanto anim se 21st clinic ene ye kanfo de amazo bia sciatica ha no de ordinary chirewa wo mu etuase de amane sciatica no ana de bia mekacho se eno ene yawa woti free sisi afa otuase akosi wonase no ene friend se sciatica yare a adwen ye pa betima bubu aguo a chese untimi insori bio wo man ya je o matum a wo ye expert sciatica 21st clinic obi ajo matum Ghana habibi mamwa and says we are self and in adie 21st clinic omu na expert in sciatica just omu bo adwuma ye pa omu timi tu ya de bia senemom de omu expert wo mu no sciatica enya grokra udu amfidie guo and fidie na ye ho adwuma kama pa na yabo atuase kama ama just sciatica na ebuban afini padie mo mamu de atie enso no se branches no makomaku edunum achese burumpo na udu kumasi ya ehwa overseas junction ha ye ben alpha radio ni yepa oboase o cancel quarters ye ben call junction no Accra ye odome market sunya ne nkransa ani tachi ma o ina no behu o achese nya sam koto Accra 0249 311 311 0249 311 311 0540 311 311 21st clinic womu ye expert in sciatica enfant to this young toothpaste in ewodwaso na young toothpaste enen chese ne toothbrushes ni na no wonya bia beboa ye pa ne paste no ana chese ebua ma chese ama wonum abenyam o kasana enka furu onum ban enya na wope young toothpaste ni bia beboa ye pa na wope na brush ni bi nso na brush no ebua awurawura all corners na chese adese wonum chese enoma ehye wosim ni adini na no etima yi wo kama pa ama chese o kasa gu ni paso a chese wonum no etima benyam ama bia nso etima friend se wonum betimi ayehwam na chese wetima kasa sere ama chese osina efita ya toothpaste and ya comfort dem awo na oju ya toothpaste no na waju ya adesem toothbrush na de aboso na bibia e fine e de amount na empanyifo na dentamo ene nkwada ina ne betima yisubi na bibia nso etima kama pa enso e de amount na Tabita clinic si amfan to just wo mu de yade bi o mu to ase na mom de obi de ho adanse se wo mu a specialize wo mu a just wo mu expert wo mu e prostate diabetes infections and after just wanya how our liver and kidney ho and as wojunson tentem and as bia wo osa hawo and as wojunso awoti ya wo bemam and as bia wemra wo mpama no de chese wo mu tenetakra na yemfon to just udru ho chese kura mbefa so ajeje so akrokro kama ansana ye di adura kan no wo soro pa na yemfon to just ngomu no wo mu ya adwuma anopa no nson ekosi anwumre no nan achese wo mu bo adwuma ye pa kuma se wo mu awa hodwo da ban Cindy Junction over 0260 1962 19 na Tabita for this bibia ay kama pa ediamao na Gengiment Dental Clinic ho hona wodu ani kire na bibia fine ediama wo wodu Gengiment dadetie enso nsem wo achese kaka eye wo madu anadwo a wona o bon sano pem ama chese adwiye pa okwa ye bwo etu ase ma yawo na wotini na no ase etimeto kama pa ediamao na obuwa ne seno pesi etu a mebato nso betu na chese ye replace ne kama pa enso na diamao wo seno bese wo seno gold and as silver crown and so ye be na kama pa dia obuwa ne seno chese aye yellowish o pese yanhwe ne seno enye fita aye Gengiment Dental Clinic omu na ngomo di se adwuma ne kama pa dia ma o edme pa cha esenwo adwuma ne chese esenwo hawo ne chese esenwo adwuma die ne nyina de omu ya je omatum Gengiment Dental Clinic chese omu ebo adwuma ye pa na yemfon to chese omu branches bebre omu odu Kumasi an omu awa Brepo Junction Kumasi ban total filling station no Techima magazine of there's a Techima market wo ana fa Accra so omu onungwa Atomic Down Kofodia omu adjacent police station no omu ebe market ni yepa ana fa Takra den so omu pipe ano traffic wo off Tadisco Junction GM Bank wa omu wo for 0559 139582 0559 139582 0598 405674 ofra na Gengiment Dental Clinic wo ma de so na bibia nso atima fom na so yesa na no pai ya betina sia latest amononsem ayaboa no ina no ya de wonsem aba modwumadi so a anya go creation sem na se enso na de team France Barcelona ka tonse weekend omu kopemo e Stadio Wonder Metropolitano amachesa omu koye adwuma na bra omu ko Chaleti Comedy team no enso so makana makoma kwanan amachesa Leti Comedy team no so nati academy no za ta point no boss team no adafu kamienu a na chesa omuntimi kananso manager France Africa team conjure magic ama boss from 2 goals down ebe t-shirt for 2 na no pai ya don some edit to the material for wadwuma de so ni na no enso na de ban after the game opanya ya France Africa no manager enso na de ma boss team no wase na ne agena mrante no modern ball mo danadi na ogire pass ube pia mo bossa chesa kuya mo force yo ma de ni na no asa no mo ya busua ba akonom se nkoda no wo mo ati wo mo wasemi ade ana fe odo no bia kuya eya adwuma na nane gie pass ono ya adwuma enso na de ma bossa team no eni enso penya France Flake ono enso na manager de ma bossa team no ono so dia tuja na no pede won sam no enso na de tuja ade ma tiefo adwuma de so ni na no enso de tuja na no pai ya de won sam na mamo e wo adwuma de so ma min fon tuja se no I was international break na and as I say yet team awura ma yet transfer football betting so I return in 2 weeks time and club football na mamin found today say na yet team so na awura our international break ni na no awura mo Barcelona so ya me patcho de tie enso ne say president mamba bounce a players omuram international break no maku 15 chesa nya agwa no chesa boss team no omodimo no adesa so ne pandi se bia se injury bia ntima ma bounce a players no maku adunum ana betim so na wuram na pono international break maku akwasi akan enso da mamu national team se na no pai ya de won sam na de mamo wodjuma de so ani na no enso de to de kobusa Robert Lewandowski se na hwe no se bounce ebetim so ayafte sa mobetim so afri international break abanam sa se okola Liga no ma bounce ana go so league table no ana fa UEFA Champions League no so no mugo so na jiram amatima wuram awon no adesa quarter finals anya go kwana de na okadia finals so ono de do hwe no se bounce ebetim so na free international break aba na chesa omo mentality ana fa chesa normal training na no adesa ye ba ko bibia sesa na ojitum pass the place ni na no omo so nanim dia so omo yesamre ya omo kopia international break no na ojitum pass omo return ba so omo remaining focus nam sa babia season na juno bibia betima si and just udi agro betima dunto no Robert Lewandowski nanim sa mentality omo dia wurema arapim samre abansa etim so no wuram awa de say UEFA Champions League knockout stage ese omo wuram enso quarter finals no anon pon La Liga omo so na da first ni na no omo sa mentality no ebetim so na de say manu ensema Robert Lewandowski enso na dia kotu de na no pai ya de on samade mamo awo djuma de so ni na no enso de toda mami fon to de sanua uko Wembley ho ana ya de sa Carabao Cup final no enso na timi toda ama Newcastle United team no omo so na chi Liverpool enso makani menu omo so ti kana ba kuna de tie enso nza Mohamed Salah onza no chasa na emode money adesa o form ye pa na sa nganu asala enoma antiman kwe chasa na adue pa de tie enso nsa no shot on target ni Mohamed Salah wantime na mo ba kokora ana fa key passes enso no wantime na mo ba kokora de tie enso nsa dribble ba kopa na Mohamed Salah enso letimi ye no against Newcastle United ya de won sama mamo enso no djumade so ni na no enso adia ba na de tie enso nsa the last 9 finals Mohamed Salah enso natimi abo enso na de Liverpool in de tie enso nsa ma info to this ayade say 2 goal involvement pa ana Mohamed Salah enso natimi ya adia ba Liverpool timam ze kopiemu en finals kamia say Mohamed Salah so kopiemu finals de Liverpool ana no modi bono ayade say I will form ye pa na pa ya de won san na ba modjuma de so ni na no enso de toja na Lamia ma nadin sam dia tuja na nensam okane so no sa ojina bomu hye kan edma basa ananse bia Spain national team na sa mabeshe go anase on shego na shedan yan sanam sa wayitum pasa usia kan aya ni kwansa sa adwene ewoti na wode bia no de sa we ne sa mobambo wo teammates no na bibia so atima kwa na mom sa mobbo wo teammates na mu ina no mu enim sa mu batima din kunim na sa bia go anasa sisi biba na muso timi ya na ayede me mo na owe game anyante e bia odwen hu sa ono abrantia ye fansa Lamia ma no e betim so nyanya go anasa bu no wo betim so anya access nso no e de ma boss boboko na no pai ye de hu sa na ma no mo wojire pansa anua wo tim so nya go de ma boss na mo na chesa mo kasa before say no Lamia ma kura no nanse ontimi hye go ansa access nko no ye no wo se mo yina no se mo no wu aje ze se mo yina mo nia wu no mo yina no wakama no tuma mo ntimi enka sanam sanua wo tim so kama no tuma ni yesema Lamia ma enso na dia to dia na no pai ye de sansa ma mo e wo dwuma de so ni na no enso na dia to dia na Manchester United manager ye fansa Ruben Amorim na kasai wo se ngopese obo akwadana ye fansa Nuze Mazraoui abaso nam se o boy ne pa bola obo na chese no sanso ye fansa na ye Ramadan o mo ye na wo se nwa kakram za akwadano chese no bia chese o ya kwanchi na chese fitia no pa ma che baby kwasi se no nsie bebo pa mu nyina no onfa aduane enkana no nanso boy no chese obo 90 minutes plus additional time around free ebetin so na dia to so anti ojide pass de boy ni en enwanwa na ojitum pass akona the moment no ne modern boy ade se so ni epono mu na onu ne technical team to na enwanwa pass no be on your fasting pa ana chesa no bo modin say enu so Manchester United manager ye fancy Ruben Amorim no onu so nadia tuja e dey for player ye fancy Nusa e Mazroi wana no pai ye dey won sam meri tuja adamate fo djuma dey so ni na no enso nadia tuja Atletico Madrid do president ye fancy Enrique Cerezo ana e kase na owran se mfan tuja yan fanchira abrantia ye fancy Thibaut Courtois se onka na nuntum anes another na Courtois onka na nuntum na say na odanu Atletico Madrid team no omu so ngane Madrid ebo ewo UEFA Champions League no round of 16 ya desa second leg ekoso ewo Wanda Metropolitano abra ko bai some Madrid team no enso no winning on penalty shootout no hwe akuya na Thibaut Courtois enso na faso ekisi Madrid ba jina na also se boy no nima o kama obia so de se ye ka team so mo team buai ama ono Courtois enso na ba ya Courtois Atletico Madrid team no omu so ngati muntintima ye pose Atletico Madrid team no omu na team buai ma Courtois enso na ya Courtois na mom odidi ye passe Courtois aya great goalkeeper na mom odi tum passa na anu de subaya oda na di no na anya de se so ne anu ensema owe France Enrique Cerezo no enso na president helmate Atletico Madrid team no onu so na dia Courtois ana no pedi sansam no enso na tuja helmate fo djuma de so ni na no enso ya diaba Inigo Martinez a player enso na de ma Barca omu kema omu na Atletico Madrid boy no ban anya kwa kopra metesam 2-3 weeks a day ani no anya de sa Inigo Martinez ebetu so mmesi akan adama Barca onsa nanko panya ye fansa Luis de la Fuente adesa na squad ono so edi bom adesa maya ye fansa Netherlands na no onsa to sign the free abante fansa Inigo Martinez nti nanka na se sa game no wetu so na bobi na so bona kwa kopra ama de atinsa in the next 2-3 weeks no Inigo Martinez anya available enso na former Barca sanso ana de se Spain na set mom game omo so na Holland e boni na no anya de se Inigo Martinez ebetu so ya available enso na de ma Spain na set no mami for to de se oko bomb of omo player na ye fansa Dean Henderson ana team so anya call up na just kwa jina wa bodjuma enso ngade matimani na no enso de todia na no pai ya de sansema todia enso de matefo djuma de so ni na no enso ngade ba Jeremy Frimpong e player wo se kan aduma Bayern or for Leverkusen na boy no say efiti last season e ba ni na no abetodia obeko onko na mami for to the sanu on say okopie mo game ade se Leverkusen team no omo so ngane Stuttgart ko boy ni enso no ade se no so stadium achasa na nyasam kutokura ewo Arena na stadium ho na the tin sound say at a point na aya 3-0 na suni na chi Leverkusen team no enso net me fani away amachasa omo team be betesha 4-3 na abante fonsa Jeremy Frimpong na ne mo ne boso ani pa o team so ehye go e team make one assist wo achasa nya grokwa metisa akwambia so sama transfer ni bia Jeremy Frimpong betima ama de meme say kana say new clause no 40 million euros anya go kwanti yankopon ya dom na say summer transfer ni bie na okuta 40 million euros ade say Leverkusen team no ebetim so na Jeremy Frimpong na ma ho anu e die to dia na no pai ya de won say mema ho enso no djuma de no so na Ranford mom Thierry na Thierry si am front to say no se otiwo pa na oda swade na ze akora na fense Lami Yama akora we wo 17 years na we bola oba nwawa kakra na ogide pa se player na dia wa nwawa na se 17 years na watimi akwoto atena against Real Madrid and Santiago Bernabeu wasanso nakobogo against Atletico Madrid and Sant Adesembono and Wanda Metropolitano was say ampa chasa adesa boss team no omo nganya new Messi na omo new Messi omo nya no anya koda na ye fansa Lami Yama no was Lami Yama a special talent na ojide pasa sabansa ebeti so na manager koda ni ya obeti so bo boss yepa ama chasa juma la na Messi be ni na no Lami Yama ebeti so na sa juma ne be enso na de ma pass na ojide pasa koda no 17 years away na chasa sa eja onu so etimanya ni na no na obo sa adwuma na de ma basa no wo se odwen ho wontia se ne yesema owen fanfa theory ono so na former player de ma basa tim no ono so dia ko to de na pai ya de sansam no enso na de ma modwuma de no so na ya kalami ya man sam no mamen fantu da san yese basa tim no enso na consider sample no wo metim so atobo na katuam nam so mo gide pass akoda no na 17 years adwuma ho ye ene performance order na die no empayfo ni bi kra na performance emusa ento mo gide pass brebia so san esa akoda afensa lami ya man no wo metim so nwotu na katuam ene no pede sansam no enso na mamo wo dwuma de so ni na no enso na dieba James Rodriguez former player de Real Madrid boboko no wase na neje kwanya Jude Bellingham efaso sia kan na se kwanya Jude Bellingham football me fredan ho enso na faso di ball no ya kache ni na no wase faye pa na ogide pass our potential no some one day Jude Bellingham ebetima aje Ballon d'Or ni ensema o reference James Rodriguez no wonu so na dia to de na no pai ya de won sama mamo wase opese wo bon Zidane abasonam se o yesa ata Zidane enso na manager edema Madrid bobo kono kwa fa so eyusu Toni Kroos ane Casemiro na fe Modric ase na fe crack kenam se sa 3 players ne kabom awa Madrid midfielder na o mutima dia yunaye antoji tumpa so reference Zidane enso na timi badwuma kwa wo fa so eyusu Toni Kroos Casemiro na fe Luka Modric ani esema o reference James Rodriguez no enso na former player edema Real Madrid bobo kono o so dia to de na no pai ya de won sam na mamo ya busana sa the moment no when ono betima kasa we the best player e was assist no say best player so mo assist no o na 3 do di kan e Kylian Mbappe di otoso mi enu na Jude Bellingham ansa na Vinicius Junior ba eni esma James Rodriguez no e former player e so na de Real Madrid team no ono so dia to de na no pai ya de sansa na mamo e wo djuma de so ni na no enso na de to da na mami front to the sample no ona adesa kwaya omuso ntime anye adesa Copa America no Nuna James Rodriguez dientia Colombia ntime anye Copa America ni na se akuya referees ne fa so edi Copa America na entiasienim na osefa na ne kwa de clear na omo person Argentina for no na di Copa America no jide pass enye referees ne biasa anka kwambia so Colombia for no ebetima di Copa America no edi asio mo na so ni esema James Rodriguez no enso na former player edi Madrid boboko no enso na sia kan edema Colombia national team no ono so dia to dia eno no pedi sansam no enso na mamo e wo dwude so ni na no enso na dieba na mami fan to this onsa amachi na Lionel Messi masa na chesa the older the better onam sa kuya Messi for so twinkofo amacha sa no ti omugusa do ni na no mami fan to this Messi o si form against team France Atlanta United anya gwa kwa sa video no enso na my redia o betime adia to so dia na onam sa kuya Messi for so enso na dani da no mu weekend no na chesa fe panam sa onsa no mu she 2-1 against team from Sompa Atlanta United adesa no mo bo maten e ko she 2-1 adesa Inter Miami team no meno ka say who ko pemo league table na omo so na team ready nkana na pai ya de won sama mo no akuya Messi for so see from chesa no dani defender no ansa no de ball ne towards nam no na FA pamanfo pina no ejide pasa Leo Messi nemfie no dia adesa woso dia na mum ne ball na oboni adesa so nie pana no pai ya de sansam no enso na mamo wo djuma de so ni na no enso na die to da na rans minim se we na ready hausa Carabao Cup final na enso na tibi to da wo weekend Wembley no mame adesa Newcastle manager o wen fansa adia hausa ante the game of the enso no de chasa stand of play na o metim so na de wuram against Liverpool no ana chasa every Liverpool for any so o so na she Liverpool 2-1 o so de Carabao Cup no yenti sama Newcastle United manager o wen fansa at the how to him after the game.
Fabi played really well today. Aerially, they were excellent. Both teams were actually quite direct today, and we knew Liverpool had a direct threat. And then you talk about your goal. I mean, we've been working on those corners tirelessly for 2 weeks. we've had mixed success, I can be honest, in training. And he's delivered one from a long range as well. I thought it was an incredible header, and it's so fitting that it's him that scored that goal. Long wait for even a goal at Wembley. Brilliant moment.
And how will you celebrate? You've got many of your players going away for international duty. You've got this international break.
Celebrate, hopefully, with our supporters, with everyone that's waited so long. It is difficult because it's international duty. Players will be going off here, there and everywhere. We're going to Dubai tomorrow, so there won't be long to spend together, but hopefully it'll be really enjoyable. Thanks, Nisha.
Yes, I know some Newcastle United manager and friends they how they two and after the game and I pay. Yeah, don't want some Anna slot. I am manager, the man Liverpool team no so abra. Almost some lose 2-1 to Newcastle United team no. After the game, our friend say Anna slot or no so in some to ya.
Fatigue or mentally fatigue.
In terms of running in this game at all, so you cannot even judge it if we were tired, yes or no, physically. Because we could not press them. You can judge your team if they are tired and if they press, but there was nothing to press because they played over our press. If they had a goal kick and if they got a free kick, which they had quite a lot of in the first half, they every time brought it into our last line, which led to a lot of set pieces. So the game was slow, not intense, so it's difficult to judge for me if we were physically ready. Mentally is always, yeah, that's a difficult one. If you look at the result and the performance, you might feel that it maybe did something to us, but I prefer to look at how the game went, and this game went exactly the way they wanted it to be. A fight with a lot of duels and a lot of duels through the air.
Yes, I know some Liverpool manager friends and a slot that two any man on a pair doing some mammo. I watch media so and some the man runs for minimum say ready. Mammy Newcastle United team I say place no who copy Mohammed Dashuma Brana Chesam almost celebrated trophy no our Dashuma Nanya some Kotokra and team Nanson say ready around for no a bet him some Nadia to so the man on a pay. You don't want some but no was a no ready. I know and that's why and some televisions. Mami in front of the Mikana Tata, Honon manager Adema asked the team the weekend day, almost watch a chance team no, as on Makana Bakwan, moment Timante. After the game, asked the manager friends Mikana Tata, Hekasai.
Steve, London Derby, what did you make?
Well, they think defensively so well that and the right to attack open spaces and so many situations of huge advantages that we just gave away, and then we have to track back 70 meters, and on that phase probably we've been one of the best teams in the world today because we were unbelievable the way we've done it, and we haven't conceded almost nothing apart from that save from the strange save from David, I would say, and that's a big credit to the team because in my opinion they are the best attacking team in the league.
If you
Yes, I know some Arsenal manager reference Mikel Arteta did to any man on a pair doing some no to the Mambo Jumedius and the opposite number. Your opinion friends Enzo Maresco, no manager, and some other Machasi Bobocono did to the only there on Saturday whom and Susnebia had done Arsenal and the Chelsea Boboco, Niente and Sama Chelsea manager friends Enzo Maresca after the game or the two enemy.
I think we struggled a little bit at the beginning. I think the first 20 minutes we struggled a little bit. Then after that, we start to control the game. We start to create some chances. And then second half, the game was, I think, 50-50. And for me, the big difference has been set pieces strategy.
Matt, Enzo, Chelsea haven't won an away game.
Yes, I know some Chelsea manager friends Enzo Maresca did to any man on a pair doing some no to the material for Jumedius one in no and some Diabano opinion friends Rubina Morimono I am manager Manchester United Bobocono on some non so Bomo Diepa Aquachi Leicester City Bobocono our King Power Stadium one name Wakamiansa Homan Timante Bonajan any Diepa or did to the Nanya boys in performance no Yenti and some Manchester United manager or friends reference Rubina Morim had it to him after the game.
He was really happy, but most important thing is the way he's improving his game. He's playing both sides, not just in the left. He's sprinting back. These small things he's doing quite well, and then when you do these small things in that manner, the good things is going to show. And I think he also deserved a goal today.
Yes, I know any some Manchester United manager friends Robin Amorim did to any man on a pair to one some no a tier 4 Juventus no and some Diabana bounce a game a weekend home and so a young was some I wonder Metropolitana bra from 2 go down home we 4-2 no manager friends as a fellow manager and some that my bounce a team after the game or an didn't come say actually.
It's like I think we played a good match, and I think from nothing they made two goals, and this is the strength of Atletico. They have really great the offense, but my team very fight. The mentality was unbelievable, and it's really great to look them.
There's something I want to ask. What matter is football?
Yes, I know name some Bansa manager reference Hans Flick to any man on a pair to one some no Adema Yatia for our Jumedius na Diego Simeone or some manager the man let come out the team no only to after the games only the GD pass at the moment now Bansa team no but the best of football Namsa Kuramba Fanso dominated play and some dictate queer just a Fanso abo game ni no was a Bansa team at the best team at the moment how La Liga no Mojitum pass Omode money adesa safata semna no muso din kurimiente sema owe fense Diego Simeone oni manager adema lati koma di team no
gestionarlo mejor, pero se quedó ahí en una intención porque no elegimos bien ese último pase y bueno, pues llegó el 2-2, el 3-2 vino consecuencia de un tiro fortuito que obviamente es parte de este juego. Y bueno, como nosotros ganamos y empatamos en Barcelona las últimas 2 veces, bueno, a ellos les tocó la moneda a favor el día de hoy.
A la izquierda, Jano.
¿Qué tal, mister? Alejandro Mori en directo para Radio Estadio Noche de Onda Cero. Esta semana hoy habéis hecho un partidazo, el miércoles también, con poco premio. Imagino que eso te reafirma de que no vas a cambiar, que este es el camino a pesar de los resultados. Y ayer ponías 3 escenarios, posible victoria,
Yes, I know some Atletico bad manager reference Diego Simeone did to any man on a pair to one some no at the my tier 4 Juventus no and some idea but the fortunate no moment found to the time about me shani with just said way and the be am catch us obia malaria fever hano on patch the kwana mono na entu asem fini pedua no mafe one wonuma 20 minutes de onya binuma na chasa ho to one time mafe wa chasa wonam ina yo ya na sa wa poso ya no wonya binuma ho betima to sanso ana time ba me channel ne capses no wonya binuma chasa sansa aje no private part wa bozuni na no wonya binuma se betima shika mapa de ma esan na immune system support ababo amaje se ni pedua no wa eten na etimi so akodi atia nyarewa esan so na general war bin disease ni pedua no amaje sa hutime kama pa amaje se de bia wotia po etimi sore ko nyuma so de bia ama bia so na etimi e find mamamu maybe a Tommy Bidrobiano, who bet him some nanya biato 0244417666 now fra nampe for you na bibiano etim so ay kama pa adiamao na kanjen enaje drinking water no wadwaso na kanjen ma kan foda ma se senso we no wunya binu me babuo ye panam se ebuo siesie ni paduano amaje se debi etim sampa ni paduano etiapo ye panam se minerals bi se calcium ne magnesium ne iron ni potassium ni na wom ate se wunya binu me buo amaje se siesie ni paduano me se wunya binu ma utimi ni kwetimi fukama wakala kwetimi yefe me bacho kanji nso no de wonya binu me bebua ye perfiem nyuma managers hospitals inano omu yusubia bua ye pade se etu yare domase amaje se de bia na bua amaje se kidney ne je se obra bua ni inano etimi so no bua dwuma kama ye pa wakoma no ade se ononom kanji water bua ama akoma ne timi pompi moja ni e ama bibia so timi fine edema akoma se ye wo Brahman UGC tafuni road no so Abawu route junction so on ewo na msa monya duru wona busa se Abawu route junction so akwara akra be kire o na wo pese wo place word a wo be frɛ 0241 449191 0241 449191 0507 379474 fra nempe for you sine bibia no etima kama pa e de amount Sir Prince Atenase Philip Kwabren Kumsa enzo Atenase Sir Prince Akwaba
single
obani na ho ye de
nyankopa do
ye de yamia say weekend so go say
bibia tutu yi
ye de yamia say
mahunsa amanfo ani che weekend no
me gra weekend ye ko ye ma me pa
yes unse o de na be ko ye ama odada because knowledge a birthday na
yeah
o de no so to ono ma o head you are club football si koye
yeah
against for no against na ntimi amfa against for na against na ntimi amfa and a teams ni bi so mo supporters necessary o de no so to ono ma na afi de bet no so asaba
na man for first go
obi a o follow some passport bi and over the weekend onya triple joy
no ma ko ye man pa
triple joy on man kasan life man ni je no otie sports enya the kind of analysis as wonya and now they are also to on man the team man the results papa and now if you was at the bet way esa ka hunti over the weekend there openyi obusa me na bibia de na kwampa bibia very very much on point minko straight away
yeah handsome no man na very good 12 minutes why
very good enra and I say over the weekend no EFL Cup final it me baso. And this is a cup final going into the game. A lot of people were thinking, say, with how Liverpool exited the UEFA Champions League, they are very much aware. Say, if they do not give their A game and I said their A+ performance, a bit me a home dream because no be and Shana expect be brave. Say Paris Saint-Germain, a bit me a Liverpool frame in the Champions League, but they got eliminated by Liverpool. And to coming into the game and then Liverpool Newcastle Bobono, we all said Liverpool they will go into the game with their hopes high and also very very much aware of the situation at hand. Now adeba ko course so in the game me won say a man Liverpool and me you need the game no else papa your friend Eddie Howe that kind of tactical mentality or the raw boys need him. You see adeba course so and I say continuously this season with Liverpool. And then maybe because in games Liverpool struggle so winning, most especially games or Mulusu this particular season. Let's not forget, after say Liverpool lose to Newcastle in the EFL Cup, no more lose to Plymouth Argyle in a cup game. In a cup game, they lost to Plymouth Argyle. Also in the UEFA Champions League, they lost to PSV Eindhoven. Even before say Paris Saint-Germain be you in the Champions League they lost to PSV Eindhoven and in the Premier League almost lose to Nottingham Forest. And in all these games there's one particular thing that is very significant. Omonfa Abrante friend Joe Linton and Bruno Guimaraes enra kwanya omonfa so omo handle Liverpool mo for no omonfa is very good. So already here that's here. This is the main reason why annual Liverpool win this game, and the main reason, it reiterates from the games that Liverpool lose throughout the entire season. Bruno Guimaraes, on it Abrante FN Joe Linton, omo hit map in that. So when him say Joe Linton and make key interceptions and tackles combined of 9. Bruno Guimaraes and make key a combined tackles and interceptions combined on 11. And the entirety of Liverpool midfielders, Gravenberch, enya 3. Listen to this. Gravenberch enya 3. Abrante FN McAllister enya 3. And then Dominic Szoboszlai enya 3. And only Bruno Guimaraes and Kwano. The tackle percentage in the midfield was far better than the midfield 3 of Liverpool combined. And Sana Joe Linton, they were the midfield combatants. Enra. So was the reason why Liverpool couldn't contain them in the midfield. They were very, very much active and they made sure say under pressing Liverpool up high. The moment Ryan Gravenberch gets into the game for Liverpool, on the starting Emma Liverpool game, will give almost some rhythm. And then Abrante and Joe Linton and making sure so be taken out of the game. Bruno Guimaraes taking out Abrante, your friend McAllister, and then Sandro Tonali has to take it out Abrantia, your friend Dominic Zoboslai. And with the energy these guys possess, and when they overwhelm Liverpool midfield, no. Because aside say Enra, or making shots on pressing Liverpool, no, they were bullying the Liverpool midfield. Look at Joe Linton. Or to be making a tackle, now when go through, then he will be celebrating the tackle that he made. Look at Bruno Guimaraes. The kind of intensity of the ball game, no, and also Sandro Tonali holding down the Liverpool and I say the defense of Newcastle, always making sure say he is present in front of the defenders, Fabian Schär and then Dan Ben, blocking and making interceptions. In Tenua, they were overwhelmed, and this particular significant trait and of course Eddie Howe and Namso the winning the game, no, only say also in most of the games. On my Liverpool and Plymouth Argyle or more air statistics no. So we are there that year. Plymouth Argyle came from the lower division in the cup game of Liverpool. She has some one particular trait. On the match Newcastle, a conference winning against Liverpool. Said dwarfs no, or make sure some bully Liverpool in the dwarfs in the midfield. Oh, they are not one man against Plymouth Argyle. She had there course. Plymouth Argyle and making sure say Oba winning more dwarfs than Liverpool, and you hear none the dwarfs percentage 53%. Liverpool 47%. Grand dwarfs on Kwan o make sure so be mako 63, emu mako 36 complete, and Liverpool just 27. You hear game because Liverpool couldn't win the dwarfs, they lost the game to Plymouth Argyle. One. We are on self PSV and Oven a game so because already PSV they don't say they can't once after the game team the midfield they were bullied by Vitinha, Fabian Ruiz and Joao Neves more and almost to this game. This is PSV and Oven in the UEFA Champions League. The same way PSV and Oven the winning Liverpool game no was bullying them in the dwarfs, area dwarfs and the ground dwarfs. And this game also, PSV and Noven and making sure say Omoduo's percentage 57 out of the 100%. You win Liverpool and 43%. In that game, and after the game, PSV and Noven won that game against Liverpool. Also, they are not one, but the first game they lost in the Premier League was against Nottingham Forest. Also, one significant trait. Nottingham Forest making sure say every draw be contested in the midfield, they win it. And Omo winning the draws, Nottingham Forest so the end of that no. Omo we need the draws by 55%. You will not Liverpool lose. And unim. And someone I kept saying this. Liverpool, Omo Ford no, it start taking the rhythm is given to them by a branch of friend Ryan Gravenberch. On the kwaji ball no, Eddie free the defenders, one man I say the goalkeeper. You are making sure so Obe translating the ball into the midfield. No more attack. But all these teams, and making sure say they will take him out. And the moment he is out, McAllister isn't a proper builder, but rather he's a ball carrier. Onya builder, our bet setting the tempo of the game. That one is the job of Ryan Gravenberch. And if the tempo of the game is not set by Gravenberch, it makes it difficult for Liverpool to win their games. And then this is what Papa Efendi the Harry. The steady will Liverpool team so proud to the games are not malusu. And no making sure so the boys no I get to know of this. And you a game no na obi about Bruno Guimaraes abaso Joe Linton abaso enra Abrante Fen Alexander Isak mokro no mu go no abaso body ni bebre anko amom because people saw what the kind of air worker this midfielders near and I'm feeling very sad for Liverpool. They started on winning the quadruple, it came down to triple, a double enra double na answer aka single, and which is the English Premier League. Okay. English Premier League I strongly feel Liverpool will win that one.
Okay.
Or more they say Liverpool lose out on all the trophies I don't commit to EPL now here back on. I don't feel it that way. Because or more Liverpool, I don't see the kind of threat or more pussy Liverpool be. Now, in the Chelsea game against Arsenal, Open want to say Chelsea lose that game.
I didn't hear.
Every game be a Chelsea Biano keeps telling us say the people at the helm of affairs no they were not supposed to be at Chelsea right now. They should have gone for a club or a lower tier. Bet me this kind of air recruitment that kind of air plan or money at all for Chelsea no because Todd Bowley any better than Bali. Frankly speaking, their mentality about football is all about business. And it is true, football is about business. But then there are some clubs that if you decide to make only business with them, you wouldn't be able to, give them that kind of joy. I'm talking about the supporters, that kind of joy they need. Because Chelsea in recent years, we all know, they are fond of winning laurels. The cause of Roman Abramovich, Adi Obeye, into a munim, a quiet fast to say, TT players at home, and I say, ye Kofa players, Abani are trained for 5-10 years. No, they are not accustomed to that. And Osha, sporting directors, Mino or Lawrence Stewart, and Paul Stanley, they are also sporting directors. They look at potential, but not in the future, or met me at home, and also make something good out of them. And also the coach, the same thing. The players at Chelsea right now, no, most of them are potential. Why they the leader in the team? And no any idea how Liverpool, Chelsea rather. It is a Chelsea ball gamer. Why pan the lead? And no, only say Chelsea the dominate possession. But we why they want about so Arsenal because Chelsea possession in na possession na emphasis him rating no. Moses Kai said Obeje no attend no Liverpool no pass pass mo nua san throughout the entire 90 minutes. And you na Chelsea playing against Arsenal, even getting a shot on target na your modern. And only 2 shots on target no mutimi against Arsenal in the entire of the 90 minutes no. So clearly I keep saying this. Chelsea mentality they are the reason why Chelsea right now is not performing well, and they really need to get players on board. More that mentality to win. Look at Alexander Isak. He is there, but Chelsea best spend this car on Kendry Pryor, not to make us say anything bad about their talent. Chelsea bet this car to Kendry Pryor, William Estivao, Giovanni Quenda. But who are okay these 3 players? This is Kabum now the car branch friend Alexander Isak who far now. Or best solve a problem for you now and pray. The problem existing today, or best solve a lot of them for you. You go on the transfer market, you make sure say you get a top class defender. No about best solve the problem at the back. But Chelsea in Penisa, they quack for Mary Kellerman, they quack for we only French players or Mukuta potentials and Chelsea is not known for that. That is why Chelsea think this way. Manchester United, so you're more about so with the kind of win or Mutiminya. I think saying some Ruben Amorim can about the kind of progression who in the team true. I keep saying this: Manchester United are quality individuals, but they don't have a team. Quality individuals, and so every single time it is only Liverpool and Arsenal, and this is a big games or mutimi Manchester United. And no plano Manchester United making sure so bad draw back no lose back. Always it so in the big games, the big boys because of their quality no or mutimi live up to the billing, especially Bruno Fernandes right away. And he has been consistently been the one or barely out Manchester United. They have the quality, but it is the teamwork that they are lacking. And gradually, I am feeling say with how an MSC corner, maybe I'm just using the word maybe they might get back on track before the season gets to an end. But I don't see them getting anywhere close to the top 4. With that one, I don't see them. But congratulations to them, the way they are building up their form.
Okay.
Now, I mean for you,
a minute.
Okay, I mean for you, Spain. The big game came on, and frankly speaking. Me see me bomb canopy say I had that strong belief that Barcelona would win by 4 goals to 0 with that goal margin. The only thing can I make one is a draw or even if a win be a 2-1 1-0 be I didn't see how not this goal scoring make us a game able to me akoso. Okay. I was only thinking say game number but a very difficult for a winner. I did these goal margins nebeba. Now they back you see, Diego Simeone is one particular coach. Wabon a home model Atletico Madrid pa. Home model pa with power. Wait me must stay competitive. But Atletico Madrid right now, it is Arsenal DNB. They know they've reached there. Those say they've been able to win the La Liga nibi any Copa del Rey nibia. But the kind of air consistency or Diego Simeone is not able to give to them because consistently when it gets to the time or Diego Simeone now quite a problem. When it gets to the time that's what making a stake to win a major laurel now quite a problem. And that's it. And then more Barcelona boys now so Hans-Dieter Flick, I keep saying he's been one particular coach or no Barcelona team the working well say look at their back line, their midfield and the attack. Okay, they have the players in there, but I feel say with El Nono a mentality ne how the tactical approach esi akọ Barcelona ninti and I'm Barcelona click very well. Congratulations to them. The La Liga should be given to them. I don't see any way out for Atletico Madrid and AS Madrid to come back now, frankly.
Okay. So Prince that's it. Philip Akwaba. Obanina weekends they go saying. Maybe I find it. Oh yeah.
Because of Sunday. I mean, you sing to us too. Sunday was all joy.
Yeah.
For Obia who follow me bia.
Saturday no crowd.
Saturday no crowd.
Yes.
There was a bad egg.
Yeah.
No crowd no call Betway. You were dear friend bet saver.
Sure.
Betway bet saver. Who bet no crowd one cry say money problem.
Yeah.
Wow. Minia, me say betting here. It is very simple.
Okay, what 12 minutes?
No. Me starting off in the La Liga. Real Madrid boy against my friend Villarreal. Now Villarreal manager a friend Marcelino Garcia Toral, or a hugely underrated manager. Since I started, that is the coaching career, no, or hugely underrated. Now, any club a friend Valencia struggles almost struggling in our air this man, Marcelino Garcia Toral. When a Marcelino Garcia Toral, Echo J Valencia team, no. He built the team around one player a friend Danny Parejo. And Danny Parejo is also one of the underrated midfielders in the La Liga. Sometimes, you know, I won't see why Obi what talents pa, but I say Obi do level, you know, not still nice or stuck. But this coach knows no quality. Only boy friend Danny Parejo, no quality. Into know everywhere he goes, we decide to say wherever he goes, only boy and a friend Danny Parejo. And currently Villarreal, one of the teams are Lucy almost stars by Villarreal, the Yellow Submarines. They lost a lot of stars, but there is no problem. And they Danny Parejo, the midfield uncle for team their friend Villarreal. No. Now aside Danny Parejo, no, and the Omo boy be a friend Tieno Barry, who is also doing very well for the team, for the club, my friend Villarreal. I think this manager is hugely underrated, and he's done exceptionally well. And Pempenswa, Unai Emery, any Villarreal could do here by winning them the Europa League. You know, we thought say the Yellow Submarines ebe submerge, firm, but then was ebe raise bano. I'm a Villarreal, and Villarreal are competing very well, given the kind of budget. Omo budget no a meager, but still no, he's working within that means. Sikano mo dia man say. This is what we have. Villarreal in this case are very rich club. So he's working within that means. And that is why or getting those players, you know, in good shape. Now, we call Villarreal currently from goalkeeping department, one of the promising young enterprising goalkeepers, Philip Jorgensen, Chelsea Befano. But Philip Jorgensen feel one and no money problem. And then you can go and get the best player out of Villarreal, but Marcelino will still have no problem. We can away against Real Madrid, and he gave Real Madrid a good fight. Although Real Madrid quality no came to bear when Kylian Mbappe ever shared 2 goals in my team Real Madrid. Now, me for me France. Mesra say MCR in display the picture of Bernard Tapie. Once upon a time in the history of France, you see, football no say what's your football na chair. Omo ma football ni ye deno. Enya Roman Abramovich mo. Yaka esikafo mapa. They did business in football. One of them this man Bernard Tapie. Now, Marseille in 1993, once Romoyen exceptional and say they had their best of that is team. And that best team no had Fabien Barthez, Jocelyn Angloma, Basile Boli, Omunya Marcel Desailly, that is Neo Denke, our own Ghanaian, Marcel Desailly, Omunya Francois Oman Biik, and Francois Biik got that only goal against Argentina at the 1990 World Cup. Over at the 1990 World Cup, the opening game, Argentina opening game was against Cameroon, and Argentina were the defending champions of the World Cup. And Francois Oman Biik, Cyril Makanaki, amo na year magic, you know, by beating Argentina that lone goal. And one of the big surprises and upsets Argentina at the World Cup, losing that 1-0 to Cameroon at the 1990 World Cup. Now Francois Oman Biik was part of that team. Omunya our own blessed Abedi Pele the maestro. Omunya Brentia friend Alain Bogossian. Alain Bogossian is a household name in world football, and almost Rudy Vola. Till date, we call German footballing history. Number 9 is a Papa na Germany nyano. Gerd Müller, Miroslav Klose, Oliver Bierhoff, Jürgen Klinsmann. You mentioned Rudi Völler. And Rudi Völler was the coach on the Germany for the 2002 World Cup. Eventually, Germany lost the final at the team Brazil. But then he was the coach. Oma Germany ever capture my best form. Going to the 2002 World Cup, the German team na sell crowd. German had no face in world football. But one man or reorganized Germany, man made the diamond shaft or the national elf. As a Germany view, Rudi Völler. So Rudi Völler played with Abedi Pele. And we have pictures in the screens in the sona. Abedi Pele is the man. Let's just say my inscriptions on that is that with colors. Let's just on phone on Toso. Abedi Pele now we get a shirt.
Oh, okay.
The black man behind. The black man a yellow inscription that's no. Basile Boli and Marcel Desailly a yellow inscription that's no. That is Marcel Desailly. Now Olympic Marseille were not the force that time. Between 86, from 86 Sebano, French football was Paris Saint-Germain. Already Saint-Etienne were doing their own thing. Saint-Etienne were the team and but Paris Saint-Germain obeyed the face of the French game. But Paris dominance was that is only in France. So between 86 and 89, Bernard Tapie rose. Now, about Marseille team now own. And what he did was that he brought all these players together. And in assembling these great talents, he gave the team to Raymond Guitals as the head coach of the team. And till date, when he was a French won the Champions League. Till date, the only French team did the Champions League Olympic Marseille. And it was under Bernard Tapie and O'Reilly friend Raymond Guitals in 1993. Now, fast forward, and that game no boy, maybe share the weaknesses of Marseille. When I line up in the Bayern, I sat down and realized that there are weaknesses in Marseille team. Currently, Marseille problem of facing United Mason Greenwood. You see, there are leaders somewhere disciplinarians. We are leaders and your leader be or it doesn't matter who be Jimmy, who be Day, contain. But there are leaders somewhere no nonsense. One of those leaders, Roberto De Zerbi, the current manager of Tima, your friend of Marseille. Mason Greenwood, what is the only coach no one tower? Mason Greenwood, who carry on was almost dying. No prepare ko foul about team Marseille. So about revival or carry on. Why do you rebel against him? Why do you go against the orders? Many time I bet you what he did because I have a lot to say. You see, as it stands, Roberto De Zerbi and Mason Greenwood, omuntemunye. And see, every lineup nearby. On any given day, Papa and friend Mason Greenwood should start from Marseille. But I know Mason Greenwood didn't start. And look at the lineup. And we gave me one player, Adrien Rabiot. But when Rabiot was playing, Rabiot needed Mason Greenwood more. Because Greenwood not to me was a classic number 10. Or to me before born which SN Pompey born konenim. Now, I'm like that player because I'm in Guri. I'm in the Algerian or number 9. Or no, a static. Ojina box in or a box fox. He's a fox in the box. So anytime you bring the ball to him in the box, that is where the strength was. That is the boy Amin Giri from Algeria. Into Mason Greenwood absence, any tour on the team Olympic Marseille. And in recent time, look at their inconsistencies. Results in your papa sa Emma Marseille because of Mason Greenwood. Any coach in town. Now aside that, what weakness I mean here about team Efren Marseille? And they say Obo left back. And who say Obo 3 at the back? Obo Brent friend Cornelius. Cornelius new to the system, into Ono boy as the left center back. So Cornelius was coming direct at this young man, Efren Desire DA. Masters of Paris Saint-Germain lineup in Entoso. Paris Saint-Germain says a manager from Louis Enrique is planning life after Marquinhos. In the very simple. Boy not blue encryption and that's one. Lucas Beraldo, a Brazilian out, a Brazilian in, because the gas now call Marquinhos Muniso. So Lucas Beraldo, a direct replacement for Marquinhos in the team Paris Saint-Germain. That is tactical acumen. In terms of bench, one starting Marquinhos because our Champions League game, he has to manage Marquinhos because of the age, and Marquinhos a key to the project. So what he did was that Lucas Beraldo, no partner with William Parcho. and Obo Lucas Barado ne Pacho no a fire. But Enra, my man of the match was this young man, Desire D. And this season, sometimes I hear a Ballon d'Or asemna. Too early dear, your bon names bebre Hafinha, Mohamed Salah, Kylian Mbappe, Vini Jr., Lamine Yamal, but then a young boy Ousmane Dembele. This season the numbers are very good. In the Champions League, he has a face. He is doing very well. And in the French Liga, he is one of the best players in the Liga this season. This season in the Liga, who player best surpassing Ousmane Dembele? Ousmane Dembele bought the best of football. The best of football is under this manager, Efrain Roberto De Zerbi. And Paris Saint-Germain will and it was obvious. Now in the Italian Serie A, Atalanta boy against that is Tima Efreno, that is Inter Milan. Now manager Efrain Gianpiero Gasperini, he went with this tactics, say Oba attack, defend at the same time. That was the system I know all ball against Inter Milan because Inter Milan in their middle no. Omoya gritty and gutsy because Sawobo he can Chalhanoglu. Message on for lineup into so. Obo he can Chalhanoglu. Nicolo Barella. And I was saying Abo that is Obo he can Chalhanoglu. Any Nico Barella. Any this young man Zielinski. Wouldn't say who are every quality in the middle. Now guess what? Mkhitaryan on the strength pane or a very good passer and our field vision. Or to be located any of the attacking players. That is Lautaro Martinez and Marcus Thuram. Lautaro Martinez and Marcus Thuram, they understand each other very well. But one significant thing now, manager Freno, that is Simone Inzaghi, and say, when a friend Alessandro Bastoni, maybe who saw the new Franco Baresi for the Italian national team, or every quality of Franco Baresi. Ebiana one here Franco Baresi. He has every quality of Franco Baresi. Okay. And he kept playing in front of Matteo Retegui, the top scorer of the Italian Serie A. He kept him quiet. Or keep you boy quiet. He kept Matteo Retegui quiet. And the moment you keep Matteo Retegui quiet, you know, what limits Atalanta goals? No, Simon Benjamin Pavard, Ejina Ademola Lookman so. The strength is very simple. Benjamin Pavard, no strength, the say, or a very good with ground duels. And Ademola Lookman, who's a low center of gravity, tia. You know, when he's coming up against players or war, and also you're very good with ground duels, Ademola Lookman very brave. Because in terms of aerial balls, you know, or any weakness, Ademola Lookman is not very good with the head. You know, Obo Pavard on Ademola Lookman to limit the attacking prowess of Atalanta. And one trick in my Inter Milan. Okay. So the strength was a boy and a friend Pavard and a brand here from Bastoni. But then Francesco Acerbi and Unyani A game. He stood as the leader at the back or share leadership quality. And leadership quality, you know, reminded me of people like Paolo Maldini. All right. And that was quite an interesting fact about Tima. Yeah, friend. But Juventus almost shot for us. No problem in our backline. Sanko Juventus team now and no the boy. Juventus almost team currently no. Almost weakness almost backline. The back four no. Me who quality be a team no. Attacking prowess no very good. But backline no is one of their weaknesses. All right. Mami now was but far better to kakre. Yes. Also a international break and run a major leagues in Europe. You know probably coming to a close. Omo hall take a crack, omo go for a breather. Now, and the games I want to shut down no so sad. So, and I'm it's here for just 4 games. 4 games. And odds, you know, 4.51 odds. 4.51 odds. Now, and I'm call Romania. Romanian League, you know, the best team FCSB, Football Club Steaua Bucuresti, the best team in Romania. But in recent times, the teams are more than Sepsi George. Club a friend is Sepsi George. They are one of the best teams currently in Romania. Who's a Romania that more produced than Petrosca, Georgia, but Sepsi is doing exceptionally well. And they are expecting that Sepsi ever continue on local dominance in the Algerian League. Or more a club a friend Gloria Buzao. And Gloria Buzao, any match, Emma Sepsi, especially when Sepsi is playing at home. So me expect to say Sepsi be winning. Uko Argentina, more leg, no, say a bet for a quarter leg, no. Into the league, your friend on Liga Betano, that is Argentine league. Now Argentine league, you know, those times now you are Petura, but Liga Betano, no. And now one of the teams are finding the fees par Tigre. What about English? Tiger, Tigre in Spanish. So Tigre was Central Cordoba. and Tigre Central Cordoba no. Tigre giving their form and Omobo home no. I'm expecting some better Central Cordoba. Now La Liga 2, that is the Segunda Division in Spain. The second division in Spain. CD Castellón against the Deportivo La Coruña. I'm expecting some mutu ni na emi no mu nyina nya de sa into no corners no first half end 7. The last game Jamaica and I'm a Jamaica. See my friend Mount Pleasant against Racing United. Mount Pleasant a very good team. And Racing United and you know in their last 5 games you know pick very well. What I'm expecting is that goals ever so over 1.5 a good bet. Now coding in here. Message from Fantoso 190A 2BCB.
Okay.
190A 2BCB. And a simple 4.51 odds.
All right.
It's way no bet way or say gets way more.
Philip Kwabena Nkumsa Banime Dasepa Apostle Akaba.
Bejoso.
Obani na ho yede.
Oh. Sanyami ayawa dum now to be sorry. So they are sidama. So
yeah, the tomb for Nyankopon.
By His grace.
Yeah, then Asepa.
Now Misha says runs for Beboamia with Formula 1. This season we're the maiden edition of Formula 1 race across Australia. This season you've been 24 races across the Formula 1 from Melbourne, Australia to Abu Dhabi in November. So now ahead of this, Max Verstappen, 4-time champion, winning 4 consecutive times. So the expectation is that he will do a 5th one. But hey, Ferrari, Agi, Abranti, and Lewis Hamilton, 7-time champion, Abano, together with Charles Leclerc. The argument is that up 8th title, winning from 2021 has been pushing. So beginning of this particular race was like, okay, Lewis Hamilton said, cars now Mercedes our turn for 12 years, then let's try this. So now this particular race, lap 1, Lando Norris, McLaren driver, is the lead driver for McLaren. Last season won 4 races, a contest at Brantier Max Verstappen. Now this race, one Omoko test driver of Bahrain, clearly McLaren car faster, followed by Red Bull, second fastest car, and then Mercedes. McLaren were cheaper cars. Now, in this race, clearly, Lando Norris from the first lap, Chelsea, he meant business. From the first lap, Max Verstappen, Oscar Piastri, also a partner to Lando Norris in McLaren. They tried to beat him, but block him very swiftly and intelligently. So he took close control of that. Unfortunately, second lap, and Brantier Carlos Sainz, former referee now of Haas, and a problem with the car. It's a safety car. Safety car, anytime there's a problem, it's a safety car number. And making sure it's a clear track, so what we call the circuit. Clear, so it was cleared up to lap 8. Then lap 26, Lando Norris opened the gap between only Max Verstappen to 15 points. Then lap 27, Abrantia FMO, George Russell of Mercedes Enya issued his tie, but was solved. Then came to lap 34. Lap 34, 2 pit stops, no? Said in 25 or 30 seconds, Sompa FM. So you see the engineers call there. Their job is to make sure and do 40 or 50 seconds. It's 30 seconds because time is of every second matters in Formula 1. So Lando Norris, Oscar Piastri of McLaren, quick, they move quickly again. They spent 37 seconds to get that done. Then came lap 44. Lap 44, Charles Leclerc, Ferrari, Enya issued his tie. It was resolved. But lap 45, Lando Norris said the second time in between 7 laps, Ecosysani tie. Now, a medium tie, Echo for soft tie because of the final race. It was left with 11 laps to go, a 58 lap race. Come lap 48, Ferrari saw a double one. Lewis Hamilton and Abrantier, IFN and Charles Leclerc also changed their tire. But lap 49, Lando Norris was third after changing his tire, now came number 1. And then from lap 49 to lap 58, it was superb cruise control for him. Good job done. Next to China. But the point is that it's the first time he's ever won a race at the beginning of any Formula 1. It's like this is the 5th time. Last year winning 4 races in Formula 1. This is the 5th time in his career as well winning. Beyond that, beating Max Verstappen and George Russell to win was phenomenal. So we'll go to China and then the China details are bring now to tennis.
Okay.
Tennis, Indiana Wells, Mani Mema, so ATP stroke WTA 1000 Masters, your 250 Masters, 501, we are 1000 Masters. So this was one, Carlos Alcaraz, the defending champion. Before this, or 2-time. Opeso winning the 3rd consecutive time because Nipa Independent may winning 3 times. Roger Federer, Carlos Alcaraz, Novak Djokovic, Roger Federer. So he went into this game very strongly. But before Jack Draper of England, he knew, he was very confident that he was going to win for the 3rd time. He had a wonderful time with his sister at the restaurant. And then Okan's sister said, $2,000 if she fails to beat Jack Draper. But unfortunately for him, this young man displayed any nyansa and then good movement and superb forehand. Yes, you are coming up against the top player in Carlos Alcaraz. We are young. On winning, he's not won any ahead of this. On winning any ATP 1000 Masters. So the first set, he was struggling a bit, but he was able to win the first set by 6-1. Second set, no, or started set, or yeah, fatigue, the movement was lacking. So he lost the second set by 6 laps. 6 laps are on losing a set like that before in his career. Then the third set, he decided to have confidence in himself. Movement improved here, the forehand improved here, the first set improved here. He was able to beat Carlos. He broke Carlos Alcaraz twice. He moved 5-2. Then the last set, he was able to finish it by 6-1, 6-0, lap 6, and 6-4. Then to the final. Ogaru, Etra, Danny Medvedev in a very dramatic 7-5, 6-2. Wonderful. Now came the moment where Ogaru also must prove a point. Ogaru exceeded above Jack Draper. But on the day, because Otimi Track will beat Carlos Alcaraz, he has the confidence. So when track Carlos Alcaraz here, who is Ogaru, that belief. And the first set was clear. The bombarding serves was incredible, especially the returns on serve. But when it's 6-2, 6-2, and he was able to win for the first time in his career, the ATP 1000 Masters. Now that brings to mind the issue of Jannik Sinner banned by cars. Now we have a brand here, Carlos Alcaraz. He need a third force on man, no Daniel Medvedev, but now the money ball confirmed. So is Jack Draper the real deal? Mecca doesn't know. He's an English player. Most English players, apart from Sompa, Tim Herman, Greg Rudetsky, they pretend and deceive and flatter people. So, but kudos to him, he's done a great job. Maria Andreeva, 17-year-old Russian girl. The guy 2 years ago when she was 15, or when she started at the age of 15, because she was trained in a tennis home. I started tennis at the age of 7. This young girl, Oba tournament, what she's done at the age of 17, only Martina Hingis, 1998, and then Serena Williams, 1999. Sarah Timiatra, second seed, any first seed, and winning a tournament. So the second seed game was against Iga Swiatek. Now, this year, I was Dubai in February, or try Iga Swiatek to win her first ever WTA 1000. So this was the second. Now, Iga Swiatek, second set. Iga Swiatek had the ball, a ball. Young men are much ball, or the ball, which is a violation anyway. But it's because of the frustration of the 17-year-old girl. So this was the incident. This is not right. You're unprofessional. Now the girl you are talking about, 5-time Grand Slam champion, on the way change most of the girls on call. But the point is that young girl no ebunama sebi mama and assassin because she was the defending champion for this particular title. Unfortunately, the young girl dispatched her. Then she went to the final. Arina Zabalenka, You expect that where number 2 seed Iga Swiatek, Arina Zabalenka, and number 1 seed. You expect that coming into this, it is a 17-year-old girl. She's not won any major Grand Slam. She's not won a Grand Slam before. But Arina Zabalenka and Juma fine. Especially the third set. The confidence when you lose the first set, she lost the first set by 2 games to 6. But how she came back strongly, a 17-year-old girl, said, look, maybe since she started dominating mid-section shots, playing to the baseline, then decided said now she will set flat serve. I Bema movement of Arina Zabalenka, a difficult amount. She did that. She won 6-4 the second set, won 6-3 the third set. She's won it. She's made history as the 3rd youngest girl to ever be number 1, number 2 seed to win. Incredible performance by her. Now the next place is Miami. No lady has won back-to-back. Indiana Wells, Miami. Will she be the first lady to do that? It's incredible. Let's see what happens. So what is happening in South Africa is very interesting because Mamelodi Sundowns and the Orlando Pirates a ball game. It's a league match, a Betway league match. Now, this is the second game they are playing. Don't forget that the first one was the league, which Paris won by 4. Sundowns Father won by 4. Now, this game, a game, Jose Rivero, I salute him. Jose Rivero, a coach for Orlando Pirates. This is a game, the title decider. Orlando Pirates are in a 7. Now, this particular game, Orlando Pirates, as we speak now, about 19 games. Sundowns about 23. So one more standing of 4. Now, the difference is 58-53 as we speak now. So Orlando Pirates, we need 4 games. It will not be left with 3 points between the two of them. But I'm happy with this young 20-year-old boy. He clearly, both for the national team, for the club side, he's showing that age is just a number. Consistently. How he took Evidence Makopa pass to score the first goal was stupendous. And he did it in between Lucas Suarez and Graham Kekena. He's just 20 years old. He's doing this for the national team since last year and then for the club consistently. Brilliant intelligence. And the vision to take the ball and slot it was brilliant. Then him again. This time it was individual brilliance. It was a pass from Talente Mbata to him. And he smashed it. Guess what? Goalkeeper Rowan Williams is back. This is his first game after the injury, even though the national team, no. But club side, this is the first time that he's coming back after several weeks. So, I know Rowan Williams of all goalkeepers was rusty. And a wonderful goal by Kulisi Mudau ended the game by 2-1 now. So Sundowns, a mistake. The rate at which Pirates is playing quality football both in the CAF Champions League and as well as in the league. There might be trouble for the first time in 7 years that Sundowns has dominated over the years.
Okay.
Kudos to the young man. But it's good that Ron Williams is back. The national team will not have him, but I don't know whether they will risk the performance. They not invited him. Yeah, the coach has sent a list to CAF for it. Emergency situation at me Bama. Yes, I don't know how that is going to look like, but it's good news to have him back as the best goalkeeper on African continent.
Apostle Medase pa my message is ne kakra form for Douglas say you can't depend on Kupama throughout the season. No any message out there about on Facebook. Aliko Dangote mentor. Greetings to all my friends from a Greek Wamase. Okay, now we say if you keep the fire burning. Okay, I know in for Douglas and Sunday baby. And for Douglas we say who is ready for the Betway? Me Jose Philip Diamaya. That I say Gigi Moses Sabasa all the way. We say okay, I see those I don't know, but Barcelona is the best team this week. Okay, and we say please. I need the social media handles of Philip, Professor Nkumsa, and Eric Texan, and me as well. My say King of Sports. We are watching you live from Ahafo Ntotroso. Barcelona is the best team in the world. Okay, no, Kusi Roland message in here. Benezadakwazi, I'm watching you live from Nkoko. Crespo from Fufun was say, what a great comeback by my darling club FC Barcelona against Atletico Madrid yesterday. This year's La Liga belongs to us. Greetings to the members of MPP Media Patriot. Okay, near the message. Starboy. I was watching the show live and clear at Ahafo Main Airport. Sompa Sports knows I still could go win this year's GPL. Getting to Yasma Kojo Space, Miao Mim, and my lovely father. No joke. Okay. Jordan Menom JMZ. Good morning, Sompa Sports. Continue with the good work, family. More fire. Okay, that's a new message out there. By we see, I got a correct score between Legon City and Brecum Chelsea 2-1 in the morning before the game. Ghana League is, according to him, was a scam. Okay, that is according to him. Jenim Jovan is a Jedamo. Okay, from Moibo Boati Nerebehin was watching the show live. Well done, Kodogo, for picking the point from Samates. Fabulous, still the greatest. Moibo Boati Nerebehin in message in here. And was it Joseph J. Usu Casimiro was a Liverpool fans are bleeding. Jenim Jovan is saying Kumsa, the French journalist. Is he really a French journalist? Okay. We say, Sayo the preacher, you did not hear me. I say, your helper will not forget you this year in the name of Jesus. Big amen to this. Okay, Joseph J. Uzu Casimiro said, back to winning ways. Okay, so message is not us, but Joseph J. Uzu Casimiro said, I told you Liverpool guys, Liverpool will lose the EFA Cup to Newcastle after their Champions League game against Paris Saint-Germain, but you were doubting me. Kodrop or no atunsuom and a laughing emojis baby Diego Amaye. Collins Richard was say good morning, keep the fire burning. And Derek Ayete say I'm watching you from in Kurakai. Good morning. Okay, so message is in the door soon. Serenzo must be quiet over there. Why do they always annoy Thibaut Courtois? I prefer he does it even more than that. Okay, okay, so more messages send eba huajuma ediamamo. Okay. Fish shake as a please. I want to know you. How will I get the coat Sundays, because this Sunday I was waiting for it and I didn't get it. Me sure said on set Timaka code no. Kusi Roland said my name is Roland Kusi Isaac. I'm watching you live from Totroso. Yama is the best player ever. Keep up the good work. Some passports is the best. I say hope there will be more odds. I know yen and key message or day abeni. Okay, so message is in the door. So you better for quick commercial break. Aba Orlando Betnas in a Fisama Bobani Nano or their brain live on the Shonti. Yakwaba says here Yenjagra.
There's nothing worse than your multi-bet missing, but nothing better than having it saved. Bet Saver. Here's Kwame and Yao. After hours of planning, both have locked in the same perfect multi-bet. Big win for United, over 1.5. And both teams to score in the London Derby. But who could have picked Leicester over City? Or a high-scoring game at the Bridge? There's nothing worse than having your perfect multi-bet missing. But there's nothing better than having it saved. Bet Saver. Win, even if your bet misses.
If I shop, I'm sure you'll buy it.
Right, and that's okay.
What time are you going to see about Queen Wayne? Say,
Bra, said your time about Misha, it's your Jimmy fear for a idea about the other way.
Really, do this offering now.
Bra, and because I made the time about Misha Wadansia, we are seeing now a better maker. 87 malaria, what run the time about Misha?
I know I'm cool, dear, and what I want to meet any deal. What run the time about Misha? A drink, and your map or bar waffle fruit, the one map or down for, and you are when you feel do you, and some of the time about Misha, drink. no hwɛ sɛ wakɔ hospital anaasɛ lab ama wahu sɛ wowɔ akyidie malaria yi bi ansa
Ayo sɛ time ne yɛ TIME time herbal mixture afi malaria fever bi ada ne ziba ɛwɔ mu no ɛbɛtua wobɛnya bi atɔ ɛwɔ over the counter medicine sellers ɛne herbal shop dodoɔ naa mu FDA agye edwadue nkratoe atom
Abofra kaka bi wo hanu meja tom na rewu sebe wo mene se abofra keto wanya 2 years akada ba kum nti African Spider-Man bra me abofra keto yi mo na nipa wo hia dada bi ko so no ti kame ho ne ko de won bia expectation ka African Spider-Man ba be se bo abofra yi ba prekupe ne hu African Jack wo ba be se bo abofra na wo secret kura no anything Imboost herbal mixture and only the secret. Na dia na ye. Na me yetu na ma ka awo fom. Ana police mi di one dance tell me say menye na me nson hwe. Na me so he no. A booster immune system ama nsem me train na mente bre. Mitimi di kama ama wo ka wo dum so ekoso. Me kura so me ta yale ama mai latitude me nya ba ko. Eye je na ko so he. Hey! Spider-Man! What a quiet!
Ho fa me kura chen.
Ubenya Imboost herbal mixture and pharmacy and also herbal shops. A pin for any color mundi if you're doing FDA aggregate tattoo at.
If you want better future, join the Rose, cause our great be the future. Join the Rose, just be one for the culture. Join the Rose, cause say you my day for Ghana. Join the Rose, the Rose.
Kuya yomu hekwanya ubefaswa nyejuma ana ati ejuma kwa mfaswa waso ewo kuya juma mu eni ATVet mu eneya suana monne fasti sanwo wabusua eni wumpatemu asitiremu bo star 718*50# na beka ho sesia Ghana Grows Top Day Ghana Grows Jumedie Mastercard Foundation ni Springboard Roadshow Foundation Limehouse ni wabuafo na Debrel
Mamenshe time HH herbal mixture bi na wonumi em ye wa dropa eyadro say emani paduan kwamwa no enya hoden na akwati ayare entwen yare ansa no akwakoto fire wadro na nom no abribia Kanoga Company Limited what the time TIME ebedwaso wono a na the time HH herbal mixture edia bedwaso akora wonyenye mfisia dumienu anumbi wopemfo ane oba wo makora nufo enso anumbi time HH herbal mixture wobenya bi
over the counter medicine sellers any shop dodo na mu
so pedodo to afre 0244 417669 0244 417669 time HH herbal mixture eyadro say FDA agye edwadie nkratoe atum
Rise and shine with Yas toothpaste and Yas toothbrush. Start today off right by grabbing your Yas toothbrush and squeeze a refreshing dab of Yas toothpaste on it. With its soft bristles, the Yas toothbrush gently cleans your teeth and gums, giving you a comfortable brushing experience. As you brush, feel the powerful formula of Yas toothpaste working its magic, removing every stain in the cavity and leaving your teeth sparkling and fresh. Plus, Yas toothpaste helps make your teeth whiter and protect your gums, keeping them healthy and strong. Choose from our 3 variant toothpaste: Total Care, Herbal, and Wymed. Make Yas toothpaste and Yas toothbrush a part of your morning routine and start your day with a confident smile. Yas toothpaste and toothbrush, caring brand for caring families.
There's nothing worse than your multi-bet missing, but nothing better than having it saved. Bet Saver.
Okay, Dubako Abapao Semano Numa Fe na Brass Orlando Betna Sena or the official number. No Mamin Fund to does a Betway cash out of Anuguso Koso. So I promote the baby a catch on the one the betting celebrity Wakakra. The baby a 5 and 6 teams. If you are a cockama, but a cabe 2 bet beer. Unche danya show say bia obetimi awi ni ntempa na wa you sika ntem na bia fa nam say eno na timi bua ma je say wutimi nya kakra from because say wanyi na ni na kwase be hadwe party betu e4 na this hour for na bantu when na say o betting slip no eko na say be mienu miensa bia ka na ba kokura aka no we na se wunche danyi didi antempa na wa withdraw sika na ntempa so na wanya kakra de ahya wata so sa of we wunya ne ba bia je se betu engu a na ma sa of we maka jo se we mpanyifo agro enti se wunya 18 years a memfa ho enhyem na vacancy wa Jimmy Heban Center for se wo mu epe wo ma che se womu ania brepa adwuma ye na jeze womu ye adwuma nso a womu ye adwuma na ne den kwan so ema ne mema no womu ye adwuma womu marketing department ho ti wani je ho aye ntempa so na fana mazi 0542755858 number we na ofre 0542725858 ofra no majo so akatua ne ye kama pa ubenye ba bi nso ada ama wasum etimadio kama pa na bonus sani incentives wo ajesa oyiro hu ya adwuma ana sa bonus sini incentives ekode amount te wani je hu ana wa 0542725858 wo mu po mani a o chese wo mu mani a brepa adwuma ye ajesa wo mu pa adwuma bo adwuma nso a wo mu ya adwuma den wo mu ne ye pe wo maso ye eno ye wageme Heba Center Orlando Atlase ya de fisa na ba Orlando akwaba
single meje
na ho te say
bibi actually from Kumasi to Aboy back to Kumasi to Abrankesi no
yeah chale na form so we are strong we are strong yes ya dynamics so do akwaba ona wo so are strong physically we are fit on say bibi them iti na sana boy bibia dem kama de oh fine
na sinko obi atumi nka se memfa ma apostle
oh okay
yes na ono na represent ye ewo Accra na ye wo swami no Kwame Kikabom
oh Kikabom
si Abraham na kodi Albania
oh okay
obi mas wo di pa
Kikabom
se o monitor ye show ni de bia
oh okay Kikabom
o fa kwanya we so achia Mr. Jeffrey Asare
okay Kikabom de se yani ay commentator no
blaster ko remu Albania ye betu enzada o report me
no Kikabom wo ha mai Kikabom ye ntia no bia obi a o heavy Orlando ye ntie we
sinko yensama Sompa 93.1 Sompa TV yetiefo ene yahwefo akwa babiem emfambra full time ne so yatena se afisem ena yede ba besomo na mom no ansa na no wonim se over the weekend Ghana Premier League na course no anopa ne yesi so na mom panyifo se aboso ba no eya na emergency me pai kama eno ntino miema results no enso ebiem ho na afen so eno na da screen ne so no Aduana Stars ehye Gold Stars eka mienu a omonso entimi anti Kumasi Asante Kroko ewramu ewo Sama Boy omene Sama test game no ekoye 1-1 ewo ho afen so no House of Folk etna fiema Dreams FC ebe she omo ekama akwa omo entimi anti saka no ho ena Young Apostles ehye Accra Lions so ekaba ko omo entimi anti Bechem United enso etna fie ehye ekamienu ena afen so Lagos Cities ehye Brekum Chelsea ekamienu a omo nso ete ekarim bako enso ehonima Heart of Lions enso etna fie Shekarila ekabako a omonso entimi anti sakada ni nyina Ghana Premier League results no enso ehonsem ena yede ebuo na table no Asante Koroko sisi ade omonse soro koda na nya abanti no magye soro no enya aboso achise tuo anase grader ena baba betu Asante Koroko eni omafre soro 38 points after 21 matches no omo edi lead table no Gold Stars etoso mienu 37 points Heart of Lions abetoso miensa 7 points. House of Folk and so at so bako and 9 almost 36 points and so and no now see 16 points out of 21 matches omone twatwo enso ewo league table ne so ayere honsem enso ema na yenko Sama Boy na yanko he asante ko after so munya one no supporters no they were almost two sika good players and so Ransford for video no and to so yes into asante ko supporters no after game no na we say yes sika no na start to no Andrews in team men where the can fa there Kwame Poku abe fa there na chese supporters need two sika o say one point no mu konya wa boy no so o mu ni bro so papa ya players there no o ma ya there enti no players no na yes can dey go form na be man sesa ne sare chese kono ba emfaso na wunya no ebi enso enie na ye wie game no na akoroko supporter ba ko so o message edma Latif Adari on na ye center referee yentie no
agala football ye rafi ni kongosani awe ya se krigo wa joge sise rafi ya metelika rafi ya metelika Latif Adari rafi yo go ya ndio krigo okay
na Cinco the Kofas referee nyame betua ne kan ba ye nyina se korokonya second goal yes Kwame Poku nya second goal but before ansana ball ne koto net no na assistant line 2 ne flag ni si so dada no chema abrantie friend Isaac Minta in the course of year ball pass na man no aye offside into Isaac Minta je ball na okobo ma Kwame Poku share na chese flag ni si